can fly.
4. Putting everyone on the same page. Google, in 1998, made its mission clear. They wanted to organize the world's information on the World Wide Web and make it universally accessible and useful. They made this clear to their employees as well, at every opportunity they got. This clarity led to creativity that was good for the company. The building of algorithms that sorted out information on the internet was perfected from a constant reminder of that mission. Knowing what the company is aiming for improves creativity, because when employees are mindful of the goal, they can think of different ways to reach it. If Google had given its employees tasks without telling them what the end goal was for, they would do only what they were told to do for fear of straying too far from the company's intent. This is a very common occurrence in companies, especially big corporations with thousands of staff. The employees hardly know the direction it's taking, so they simply do their jobs with no desire to innovate or create. And speaking of creating, there's no innovation without mistakes, which brings us to number 5, encouraging risk-taking. A wise man once said that a path never taken is a path laden with a few stumbles. Creativity is more than just trying to make something. It's also an attempt to see what is outside of the boundaries of what already exists. The truth is, in certain cases, these tests won't yield positive results. However, for what can be achieved, the risk has to be taken. Google understands this and encourages employees to experiment with ideas and theories. The company has been doing this for years. After all, it humanized the search engine industry by using a ranking system to know the best search results and display them in that order. This innovation could have backfired, but it didn't. The same way purchasing YouTube, a company that made short videos, didn't backfire. Would Alux be what it is today without the risks that Google took? We'll let you decide. Intellectual risk-taking, while dangerous, will always be the path to creating new and exciting things. Some people are always in search of amazing things, and they can be the fuel for success. Which brings us to number 6, hiring inquisitive people. Google knew that it was taking on a risk that had never been done before, and for that, it needed minds that could think outside the box the world was in. It needed employees that loved thinking outside of that box. Google's culture of thinking outside the box is clear in its history. They had their own company dog named Yoshka when the company began. There was also a ping pong table in that garage office, remember? The company likes to hire inquisitive people, people who can improve its search engine formulas, people who are constantly looking for new ways to improve YouTube and all of their different products. A company that only has yes men and yes women with an aim to keep things as they are is a company that's bound to go under. The world is constantly changing, and employees should be looking for ways to make their company succeed under that change. Someone at Google saw the importance of smartphones in the lives of people and was inquisitive, searching for the perfect experience. This gave birth to the Google phones. First the Nexus and then the Pixel line. Inquisitive employees drive a company in new directions the world is gonna need one day. So wrapping this up, Google is 23 years old, and the company has gone through various phases and developed products that have changed the world forever. But Larry Page and Sergey Brin didn't do all of it themselves. They needed help, and they got it from their employees. The company recognizes the importance of its workers and encourages them to be more creative. Because of this, the business has grown. In the right environment, employees can create things that will bring success to a company. Google knows this, and now so do you. According to an article by Harvard Business Review, it's not the leaders, the managers, the CEOs that drive innovation, it's the people working for them. The more managers empower employees to think on their own, the more ideas are generated. In a blame-free environment where people are not punished for errors, creativity can flourish. If you want your people to innovate, they have to know they won't be blamed for their ideas not working out.